Former athletes normally know how to push themselves. That is rarely the problem. The problem is that they are still eating, like the training will take care of everything else. And that might have worked at 22. It usually does not work as well at 38 or 45 when recovery is tighter, life is busier, and preserving muscle matters more. So this week, I want to show you what eating properly actually looks like. Not a meal plan, not a perfect day, just a normal working day with enough protein built into it. Because the most common thing that I hear from clients in week one is, I did not realize how little protein I was actually eating. And the next thing to say is, I did not realize how simple it was to fix this. Most former athletes that I work with are not eating badly. They are eating decent food, porridge for breakfast, a wrap for lunch, pasta for dinner, maybe some fruit and nuts as a snack. It looks sensible on paper, but when you track the protein content, it is often around 60 to 80 grams a day. For someone who trains regularly, their target may be much higher depending on body weight, goals, and training demands. Many active adults land somewhere around 1.4 to 2 grams per kilo of body weight. The exact number depends on each person, but the pattern is normally the same. The food is not bad, it is just not built around the thing that supports body composition, recovery, and training performance: protein. You do not necessarily need to eat less, you do not need to eat clean, you need to build more protein into 2 or 3 meals and leave most of the rest alone. Let me walk you through a normal working day. Breakfast: 3 eggs on toast, depending on the bread and extras. That is roughly 20 to 25 grams. If you prefer porridge, keep it. Add some Greek yogurt or protein powder. Mid-morning, high protein Greek yogurt, roughly 15 to 20 grams, depending on the brand. Check the label because they vary massively. Lunch: a wrap with a proper serving of chicken, tuna, or salmon, around 30 to 40 grams, depending on the portion size. The important bit here is making the protein the anchor of the meal, not an afterthought. Afternoon: have a protein shake or protein bar, works out around 20 to 30 grams. This is often where people lose the day. They get hungry around 3 p.m. and grab some biscuits or crisps. Dinner is whatever you are already having: steak, mince, fish, chicken, tofu, or another protein source. Most proper servings give you roughly 30 to 40 grams of protein. Overall, this gives you somewhere around 115 to 155 grams, obviously depending on portion sizes and products used. No meal prep marathon, no banning carbs, no miserable little plastic Tupperware, just protein spread across the day instead of leaving everything until dinner time. If changing the full days feels like too much, start with 3 decisions. First, breakfast: add Greek yogurt or protein powder to your porridge. Have eggs alongside it, or choose eggs when that suits you better. Secondly, lunch: build a wrap or sandwich around a proper serving of chicken, tuna, salmon, turkey, or beef. Do not rely on a token amount of filling. Thirdly, the afternoon snack: swap those biscuits, crisps, or nothing for some Greek yogurt, a protein bar, or a shake. Those 3 changes can add another 40 to 60 grams of protein to your day without even touching your dinner. That is the approach that I use with clients. We do not hand them a perfect meal plan and expect life to bend around it. We look at their week that they already have and help to improve the meals that they already eat. I had a client in his late 40s who showed this perfectly. He was already training 4 times a week, so effort was not the issue, but progress had stalled for months. We looked at his food intake. He had porridge for breakfast, a chicken wrap for lunch, pasta with a small serving of mince at dinner time. It looked reasonable, but the total protein was only around 65 grams a day. We set a higher target based on his weight, his training, and his goal. We changed nothing about his training. It was the same program, same sessions, the same intensity, but we simply built more protein into his day. 4 weeks later, he was lifting more weight than he had done in years. His energy was better, he was recovering better, and he was getting more return from the training that he was already doing anyway. He was the same person, same gym, just better nutrition. That's the point here. Sometimes you do not need another session. You need to support the sessions you're already doing. So, do I need to track everything? The answer is no. Track for 1 week only so you can see where your gaps are. Once you understand what 25 or 30 grams of protein looks like on a plate, you do not need to track forever. Is protein powder okay? Yes, it's practical. It fills a gap. It's not cheating. It's a very useful option for a busy adult. Can vegetarians and vegans hit higher protein targets? Yes. It just takes a little more planning. Use a wider mix of sources such as tofu, tempeh, lentils, beans, soy products, and higher protein dairy alternatives. If you eat eggs or dairy, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and eggs can help. So, what if I don't have time for breakfast? Have a protein shake. It only takes 30 seconds to make. The barriers people imagine are often bigger than the actual solution. The fix is normally awareness and 2 or 3 better decisions. If you've heard me say fix your protein for the last 2 months, this is the episode that shows you what I mean. Not in theory, but in a real day. What to eat, where to put it, what to swap, what to leave alone. If you want help applying it properly across your training, food and recovery, DM me the word rebuild on Instagram. I'll send you the application. And if you're local to Carnford and want regular small group coaching, DM me info. If we still have space left in the 6-week fat loss challenge, DM me challenge. Chat to you next week.